Stay, motherfucker.
Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned.
What's good, bro?
Hey, Harry, what's up, man?
I'm chilling, man. How are you?
I'm good, thanks, man. How are you?
No complaints, bro. Just doing this quarantine thing, you know?
Man, this is the most beautiful thing. You know, everyone that I've came online with so far, other than my brother Mercules, it's my first time meeting them. Like I talked to like Royce, like, you know, over the internet, and like, you know, that's pretty much it. But I love meeting people face to face for the first time. You know what I mean? I rather get it's fucking dope, man.
I love it, bro. You've been crushing it too with the guests, man. I've been checking out who you've been bringing on, man. It's crazy. So I'm honored to be part of it, bro.
Thank you, man. Thank you, bro. Nah, man. I'm glad you're doing all right doing this quarantine, spirits high, staying safe and shit.
Yeah, man, doing my thing. You know, I live with my girl, so it's just the two of us kind of camped out at home, man, and it's weird. I'm not gonna lie, it's super weird, but we're doing good, man. We're staying positive, and I'm still creating and stuff like that, so I can't complain, bro.
What are you drinking on?
This is just straight fucking sparkling water, bro. I got the Soda Stream up in here, man. What you got?
Cheers,
Cheers, bro.
I don't know what it is, but cheers.
Cheers, man. Cheers, cheers. Pleasure meeting you, bro. This is super dope.
You too, man. This is this is like the most beautiful shit to me. Like all this shit. Anyways, I'm still like it's still surreal to me. All this meeting all these people, and I'm just a personable dude too. So I'm glad. I love it, man. I love it.
Hell yeah.
Everyone on here, man. I hope I want to thank you for coming on. I haven't thanked anyone for coming on yet, and I just really appreciate everyone coming on. For your fans that are in here now or coming in, my name is PatStay. You know, I battle rap, and for my fans that might not know who you are for some reason, even though you've fucking been everywhere on the fucking world, this is Harry Mack, very, very, very well-known freestyler. I'm super proud of you, man. You know, like,
thank you, bro.
No, see, like for real, like a lot of people, like, you know, like freestyling, you know, starts like at a party or some type of shit, and someone's really dope, and then, you know, all your friends will be like, man, you should really do something with this, man. You should really whatever. But it doesn't usually go as far as like you end up on Ellen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
right. Hell yeah.
And not downplaying the skill of freestyling. Freestyling is fucking brilliant, genius shit. But like I love when people take those little niches like beatboxing. Like I know a guy who beatboxes, and he travels the world, and he does like Pepsi commercials and fucking all this. And he's always traveling. I'm like, that's so dope that you utilize that into a fucking career.
Yeah, that's amazing, bro. I salute it, man. It's incredible, you know? And it's just like you say, bro, like, people just start freestyling with their homies at parties and shit, you know? And, like, a lot of people are dope. Like, even in, like, high school, we'd be having ciphers and stuff at parties, and, like, a lot of cats could hang and we're super dope with freestyling, but then, you know, they get into other things, or they never even are open to the possibility that it could be anything bigger than just kicking it with the boys, drinking, smoking weed, and freestyling, you know? So a lot of people don't ever really make strides to take it past that level. And so I just feel blessed, man, to be able to do it at the level that I'm doing it, and to get the exposure that I've gotten. It's just been incredible, bro. I'm super blessed.
Oh my God. Yeah, it's amazing. I love to watch it, man. Like,
appreciate it, bro.
I had one question, like, you know, because I just brought up that you were on Ellen.
Yeah.
Did you have to like practice, like, to train yourself, like, all right, bro, don't swear. Don't swear.
Yeah, totally. But I mean, like, it's always like freestyling is hard as fuck to begin with, right? And then it's like, anytime you put like another overlay on top of it, right? Like you add another layer of complexity, like, oh, but you can't swear, you know, or, oh, but we need you to talk about this, but don't say this, you know, you got to say it like this. Like, anytime you start adding those layers, it gets way harder, because the whole thing is like, when you're improvising, you're trying to be totally open-minded and like go anywhere that you need to go with it. And then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, but we're putting a wall right here. Don't go over there. So yeah, man, I practice, you know, like it takes a while to actually get on the show. You have to like go up the chain of interviews to like, you keep getting pitched to higher levels on the show until you finally, they're like, yeah, you know, you're going to come on. So all the while I was kind of practicing and like gearing up to be like, I was practicing freestyling without swearing and working on it so I wouldn't drop the ball on that one.
That would be so horrible, you know what I mean? Because when you tell yourself not to, sometimes it just happens. Like if you're at like a fucking, I know this is a really bad example, but like you're at a funeral and someone's like trying to make you laugh, you're like, bro, you can't laugh at a funeral, and then the voices inside your head like make you fucking
Of course. Well, I mean, it's like the door with the sign on it that says, "Don't open this door." Everybody just wants to open the door.
Because like
Ellen.
Yeah.
I don't know how it can get bigger than Ellen, but like who, as far as
like hip hop like legends, like I seen you
rapping with fucking right next
to Kendrick Lamar and like Joey Badass. Like was Kendrick like the biggest dude that you rapped for, or was that like the big thing for you, or what? Yeah.
I mean, yeah. That was definitely the craziest moment for me, as far as like just having a huge respect for the individual that I was sitting with, and I mean, to even meet him and like cross paths with him in any capacity was sort of mind blowing for me at that point. Cause like, granted, like I'd only even really had any kind of buzz around my name for like, I don't know how long at that point, maybe a year at most, but I think it might have been even a little less than a year that I had really kind of like been trying to make bigger moves like that and had sort of started brushing shoulders with some people who were like really in the industry and doing big things. So, that was like a massive leap for me to even be able to like shake his hand face to face and introduce myself, let alone like actually rhyme for him and shit like that. So I was super nervous. You can tell on the video, I was like, it was nuts, man. It was super crazy.
I don't mean to cut
you off, man. Everyone's tripping.
Oh, the audio's messed up, huh?
Yeah, the whole time. My buddy just called me twice. See, what happened was, holy fuck.
One sec, man. What happened was, before I came on here, I spilt a fucking bunch of fucking massage oil on my fucking phone.
Oh shit,
dude! I
was tripping balls because I have so much important shit on here, and then I turned my phone on. It's fine. Can you guys hold on? Can you guys hear me now?
Like I can hear you. You go muffled every now and then. I thought it might have been on my end. I wasn't even sure.
Oh no!
I can still hear you. You just drop. You kind of like, it's like you put a muffle on or some shit.
Yo, bro.
Do you mind coming back on in like literally
2 minutes?
Yeah, I got you, bro.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
See you in a second. Peace. All right, back again.
We back. Round two. Please tell me, everyone, that it's fine. How's my voice? How is it, Harry?
You sound good so far, man. I got my headphones handy too, so if that makes a difference, I'll throw those in.
Yeah, throw them on.
Yeah? All right, let's do it. Check out my ceiling fan, living large out here, baby.
Well.
All right, I think we're good.
You sound beautiful, Harry.
Okay, dope. You sound good too, man. I think we're locked in.
So I'm not muffled?
Not to me. How's it sound out there to the
people? Yeah, how's it sound? Let us know. Delayed.
Huh.
Whatever.
We're good. You're not delayed to me. I think that could be people are saying delayed. Huh.
I'm good. Pat's good. Harry, say something, man.
Yo, what up? Check. 1, 2.
You look fine. This is fine.
Yeah, same. I think we're good.
Somebody said Pat 7 out of 10. Whatever.
They gave me the dime piece, bro.
Someone's saying the audio's delayed again. Everyone's saying delayed. That can't be nothing.
Maybe that's just on their phones,
Yeah, I don't hear a delay. Some people are saying I don't hear a delay. Whatever, man.
Yeah, whatever. We got this. I think we're good. So this person says not delayed, 100% perfect. Pat and Harry. I think we're good.
Someone says Harry sounds good. Pat not so much. Whatever, man. Whatever.
Fuck it. We're here.
We're here now.
We're here now, baby. Third time's the charm.
Yeah, man. Thank you for dealing with all these fucking technical.
My pleasure, bro. No problem, man. That's always part of the game.
Yo, man. Okay, so we talked about I think my favorite one was the Venice Beach one. I give you props for like because sometimes people are embarrassed to rap in front of people. Like even though you're like super, you know what I mean? Though even though like you're super great. So you go at it like you'll just rap at anyone, everyone, even the people that look like they would never enjoy rap. And I guess that's the challenge, isn't it?
Yeah, I think that's sort of what gives that content like its viral appeal, is the fact that it's like I'm kind of crashing people's party all the time. You know what I mean? I'm like bombarding people with what I do. And I try to do it respectfully. Like, I approach people in like in a chill way and everything, and try not to be like, a dick about it. But still, like, as far as the energy, people are just out there for a regular day at the beach or whatever. And I'm like, no, we're about to freestyle now, so you're about to dig on this for a minute. So, but I think, it's sort of like that storyline of like, normally when I first approach people, they have this vibe of like, why are you bothering us? Like, this is going to be whack, like, what are we doing here? And then it's sort of like, I have to win them over, over the course of the minute or two that I'm rapping for them and show them that it's actually something dope and something special that they want to be a part of. And I think going on that journey, like as a viewer, everyone gets tense at the beginning when they watch it, and then they're able to relax into it when they're like, oh shit, he's gonna pull it off. Like, people are smiling, it's gonna be dope. And that's kind of, I think, what gives the videos the kind of viral appeal that they have.
Hell yeah, man. I agree. I was on here with Action Bronson the other night, and I don't know if you've seen you see the video of him like in the old folks home, like doing a show in the old folks home.
Yeah, fire. So dope. I love his shit, bro. He's brilliant, man. He's so dope.
Dude, like, I pride myself off being like a humorous guy. I don't think I'm the funniest guy, but I'm one of the funnier guys in my clique, and I tell a lot of jokes. It was low key intimidating talking to him because of how funny he is.
Yeah, bro. I believe it, man. He's such a wordsmith. Even outside of rapping, like his regular speaking vocabulary is crazy. That's fire.
His descriptions and like, I didn't know whether he was trolling me sometimes or like, it was hilarious, bro. He's like, anyways, he's such a cool guy, such an interesting guy. And you talk to him and you're like, oh no, I totally get why you're famous. And not take away from his talent, because he's very talented too in so many different ways. But I can see why, like, Alchemist would be like, no, bro, you need to be famous somehow. So you're going to start rapping and you're going to do this because you're such a character. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's it, bro. He's a character. Like, his personality is contagious. You can't not be entertained just from watching him do his normal shit. It's like all they got to do is put a camera on him and he's going to win fans instantly.
Yeah, man. Do you watch battle rap?
Yeah, definitely. Not, I don't go as deep as some people, but I've checked out a bunch of your shit. I've watched like I'm from Portland, so I used to watch like the like Mack doing the like 2-on-2 kind of like off top joints, man. Like, I used to go crazy on that shit. As a freestyler, obviously, especially. But I love the written battles too, man, and I love like King of the Dot and all that shit, man. Yeah, I've seen a bunch of it.
Yeah, Mack World Rap Championships.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah,
Oh,
bro. I used to go down the rabbit hole with that shit, bro. Just spend hours watching all those videos. Shout out to Mack and Thesaurus and all those cats were crazy, bro.
That's how I started battle rapping, from those.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
That's crazy, bro. When did you start battling?
2006.
Okay. Word.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So I watched them. I studied them. I'm like, I couldn't believe it. I was like, oh no, man. Like, when I watched them though, I wasn't like, this is what I'm gonna do. I swear to God, I was just a fan. And then it happened. It happened in my neighborhood, or kinda. And I was like, nah, I'm gonna do this. I've been seeing this. I can do this. I rap. I make music. You know what I mean? I'm a funny guy. I'm good at captivating a crowd. Let's fucking do this. And I just went from there, man.
That's dope, bro. Well, man, props to you, by the way, bro. You're super dope, man. Like, checking out your battles and shit. Like, what I dug about it especially is like, you have such a unique personality and energy that you bring to it. Like, just like, I think like the humor part of it, because every battler, you know, is at times incorporating humor, you know, with like their disses and punchlines and shit. But you just have this particular vibe to it, bro, where it's fun. It's like I felt like, oh, we can like relax into this a little bit. But you're still crushing motherfuckers. Like, it's intense, but it has this fun. I don't know if that reads as a compliment to you, but that was the vibe I got from it, man.
Absolutely, man. Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And that's how I go into it. Like, I don't take myself so serious as a person. Right. A lot of people see that as like an insult, like, to themselves, but like I just don't. Like, especially with rap, and like, not that I don't take rap serious. It's just like, I like to have fun. I like to smile. I like to laugh. I like to make people laugh. And sometimes when you take yourself too serious in battle rap, you can be diffused quickly. You know what I mean? Because if you're like, oh, the next person's like, you know, automatically, like, everything you just said, it makes you look angry and like frustrated and flustered. You know what I mean? So
100%, bro. I feel like it can easily be turned into a weakness if you're taking yourself too seriously like that and just coming out the gate so intense. Like, yeah, man, once you come in, you're like, yo, I'm chill, bro. Like, we're cool. Like, it's, you know, I'm gonna crush you, and it's gonna be easy, and it's gonna be fun. You know, like, so I love it, man. Respect.
That's dope. I'm so glad that we got back on here. I was pissed. I was like, oh man, we gotta do this tomorrow type shit, man. Fucking.
Oh yeah. Nah, fuck
and
that, dude.
I don't see people complaining down in the bottom anymore either, so that's fucking great.
Yeah, I think we're good, man. We're chill.
Yo, were you ever known as a battle rapper? Like, of course. I feel like every rapper battles at some point.
Man, I've only been in like fucking like 2 or 3 battles total.
Oh, really?
And never official. I never like actually did like a legit battle where I like signed up or anything like that. It was just like once in middle school when I was in 7th grade, I battled this dude in 6th grade. He goes by Milk now. He's actually a really dope MC. We became friends. He crushed me, completely destroyed me. That was like my first time experiencing a battle. Like, I didn't know what I was getting into. I was just like, yeah, all right, I'll rap, you'll rap, whatever. But like, you know, he showed up with his crew and everything. And I'm like, it was like me and my one homie, you know, and like we would just, you know, and all his boys were just like gassing him the whole time. And I was like, oh, I get. Like, within 10 seconds, I was like, oh shit, like, I get what this is. You know, I'm going to get destroyed right now. So that, and then like a couple times in college, like, I never instigated it, but people would like gas themselves up while I was freestyling and then call me out and be like, let's do this. And then I crushed them, bro. I crushed them.
I bet. No, I bet. I had this conversation, and it might seem repetitive to my viewers that have been watching every video, but I said this to, I said this to pretty much everyone I've talked to when we're talking about rap.
Yeah.
A freestyler is so dangerous because, you know, just say me and you, we live in the same neighborhood, whatever.
Right.
And I talk shit about you, you talk shit about me because we're rappers, we're competitive or whatever.
Of course.
And then you see me at a party and fucking my girlfriend's with me and my friends, and you're with your friends. You're like, oh, I heard you say you can rap better than me. Hey, rap. Let's prove it right now.
Right.
That's why a freestyle is so dangerous, because you're like, oh shit. Well, I'm not doing it right now, but like, oh, I thought you could rap, because you can't explain that to like your girlfriend. Not saying girls are not like you can't.
No, I get you.
Right. Like, they'll be like, well, Pat, you're a rapper, rap. Like, no, you don't get it. Like, certain things are prepared. Like, we don't have, he's telling you, he's saying, he's whipping his dick out right now. You know what I mean?
Right. 100%. 100%. Yeah. It doesn't calculate to people who don't rap themselves. They don't understand why any rapper wouldn't be able to rap at the drop of a dime. You know, I thought you do that. But obviously, you know, anybody who actually has tried to rap or considers themselves an MC recognizes that there's an obvious difference between, you know, people who like to come off the top and people who, you know, prepare for the battles and stuff like that. I'm a fan of all of it. You know, I've never been like one of those freestylers that's like, oh, like, why do they always call the video a freestyle? Like, that shit's written, you know, like I'm a big fan of a lot of those freestyles. You know, I think it's all good. I just like bars. I mean, I just like dope shit, you know, so whether it's off the top or written or combination pre-planned with some freestyle moments, like if it's dope, it's dope. That's always been kind of my view.
It's so interesting to me, the amount of people, even like hip hop heads, that don't know how to differentiate. Like, they don't know. Like, for example, I have a friend, he's 40, big hip hop head, used to rap.
Okay.
Like, anyway, he told me he's fully convinced that Black Thought Hot 97 rap.
Oh yeah,
was
yeah.
pop.
Right.
And I'm mind blown. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. He's like,
right.
no, it is. I'm like, you really think that? He's like, I know that. I'm like, you must think he's an alien. Like, you must think he's an alien. He's like, well,
that's the thing.
He is. But
he's an alien lyricist, but if that shit was improvised off the top while he was sitting there, I would have no career. There would be no existence of Harry Mack. What would be the point of listening to me come off the top if that's his level off the top, you know? And on top of that, he would have an album every day, an insanely fire album every day, you know? So
I would sacrifice my girlfriend to him if that was freestyle.
Yeah, bro, me too. That shit is insane. But shout out to Black Thought, dude. That verse is nuts, dude. It was like the best example of rapping I'd heard like in years. I feel like if you just wanted to convince somebody like, hey, these are like a lot of the reasons why rap is dope, kind of all at once. You know, if you have 15 minutes, just like check this out. And if you don't get it after that, then you probably just don't like hip hop. You know what I mean? Like it's such a good representation of lyricism and the components that make rap dope.
Is he one of your favorites? Who are your favorites? Is that?
Yeah.
I don't really say question, but like if you were to name your top 5, I know it's whatever. But
yeah, no, we're all used to that question, right? We all know. And
the truth is, everyone wants to know it.
Oh yeah, hell yeah, I want to know it. I want to know it about people that I'm a fan of for sure.
Yeah.
My all-time favorite is Nas. That's always the #1 slot, and then I go Black Thought, Rakim, Andre 3000. And then it's like, I don't know, the 5th one is so difficult because I'm trying to bring something else into it, you know. I'll say Biggie, but it changes all the time, you know. And I feel like, and me also, like, I think a groups list is critical because I'm such a fan of like so many of the classic groups, you know. Like I love obviously Wu-Tang and like Tribe and Gang Starr and De La and like I'm a big fan of the groups too. But yeah, those are. I would say Nas, Black Thought, Rakim, Andre, and Biggie, we can say.
So you don't really like West Coast music despite your location. You don't like West
shit.
Coast rap?
Oh, no. Number 5 is Snoop Dogg. Number 5 is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg. No, you're right.
What about him?
And yeah, Tupac. Yeah, Tupac could be. I
mean,
but
still,
like,
it's okay.
It's so
okay.
hard. It's so hard.
I know.
And I got mad love for West Coast music. I just love so many different sounds. But I would say that my kind of approach to like lyricism and like how to construct bars and stuff probably was more influenced by like you know, like Nas, Big L, Biggie, like the way that just kind of the rhythms and the inflections that they used are more in line with the way that I kind of approach it.
Yeah, but, I can see that. Are you from the coast? Like that's where you grew up? Like that's where you're from?
I'm from Portland, Oregon, so I'm from the Pacific Northwest, you know.
Gotcha. Yeah. No, I get it, man. Like I mean, you're still kind of like out there, you know what I mean? It's kind of like you go to a neighborhood and I bring you to my neighborhood and you're like, fuck, Pat, that girl is sexy as fuck. And I'm like, really? I see her every day. Like I'm around her every day. I don't really see her that sexy, man. You go ahead type of shit. Like,
exactly.
Maybe that's why.
I think that does play a role, bro. Cause like we were like, people were bumping 2001, like starting when I was like in middle school, like it was all people would listen to, you know, as soon as like somebody got it, you know, like and burned it for everybody at school. It was like, that was the fucking soundtrack. And like, that's a classic, obviously. And I love it. I love it. It's in my DNA because I was just hearing it so fucking much. But I do think that sometimes, somewhat unfortunately, I take that music for granted. I'm like, yeah, of course, you know, of course. And then when I started getting heavy into rapping, I was discovering cats that people at school with me weren't listening to. Like, I just remember when I like first heard Big L on like Lifestyles of the Poor and Dangerous, I had like downloaded a torrent of it. You know, I became part of this like invite only torrent site. My boy like hooked me up and I was like, oh, dope. They had like lossless. It was like some nerdy music shit that I didn't care about. It was like lossless quality, like perfect quality downloads. But I was just stoked because they had a lot of like more obscure records and stuff on there. And I just remember I'd been hearing about Big L, whatever, didn't even know what he sounded like and downloaded it and listened. And I was just like, I remember the night that I listened to it and I was just like, oh my God, like, how did I not know about this? Like, this is it. This is the shit. Like, it was one of those that stuck with me and forever. I never looked back, you know?
Word, man. No, for sure. And You can tell. You can tell. Like, not saying your style is whatever, but people can tell. Like, I pretty much only listen to West Coast music. I like East Coast
Yeah.
shit too, but people can tell that about me too. They're like, nah, I can tell you fucking listen to the Snoop and the Dog Pound and Nate Dogg,
Yeah.
DJ Quick. You know, my favorite group of all time is South Central Cartel, and people are like, what?
Oh, hell yeah.
You know who that is?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's super dope, bro. I mean, yeah, I love all that shit, man. Snoop is like usually in my top 5. I mean, like, and he's like coming off the top and freestyling all the time, like in the booth and shit. And like,
Yeah.
and even if he's not, he always has that freestyle energy. So like, he's a big influence on, you know, me trying to freestyle, but have fun with it. You know, a lot of that is like inspired by Snoop. So
Who's cooler than Snoop Dogg in the entire world?
not a soul, bro. Not a soul.
Not one person. Who's cooler than Snoop Dogg? I think Nate Dogg might have been cooler.
Because he had that low tone.
Dude, I don't even think I've ever seen him smile. Not that that's a cool thing. How do you go about being so cool and just be like, not a smile, not a care, just like never excited, but just so amazing. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah. Oh, and Nate Dogg, man, like he's one of one. I mean, he's the only one that's ever really sung like that in the genre. And like, you know, instantly identifiable and just so many classic hooks, man.
Oh
so,
my
yeah.
God.
Yeah.
He's my top 5, not that you asked.
Yes,
but,
please. My bad. I'm rude, bro. I'm a fucking
No. My top 5, Tupac, DMX. This is no order. Method Man, Trey D from the East Siders, and probably Snoop.
Yeah, hell yeah. That's a classic list, man. You can't argue with that. You can't argue with that.
DMX, you know what I mean?
Yeah, bro. You know, you need like a top 100 list to summarize all the cats that you fuck with, right? It's like it's mad difficult, man, for me, especially the 4 and 5 spot. It's like I know my favorites right off top. Like I know Nas, Black Thought, Rakim. You know, I'm always like I kind of decided that at a certain point, and I was like, cool, I'll just lock that in. But after that, it's like it just gets tricky, man. There's so many people I could put in.
No, it is. You almost feel rude with that 5th spot. You're like, oh, you're trying to leave people out.
I know. Like, who's gonna make that cut?
Yo, let me ask you something, man. Because you make music.
Yeah.
And I know as a battle rapper, I don't even have to ask you if you deal with this because I know you do without even knowing.
Yeah.
How much does it bother you? Please correct me if I'm wrong, if I'm wrong, but how much does it bother you that, you know, you could put your heart and soul, passion, say the most deepest shit into a song, but they're like, we want to hear freestyle. Is that, do you deal with that?
100%, bro. Yeah. I
mean,
mean,
they want to hear the freestyle. No matter what you say, that they put you in this box and they branded you that way, and that's it.
Yeah. I mean, it's tricky, man. It's super tricky. I you know, it's anybody who battles or anybody who's established themselves as a freestyler faces that, you know. It's always the thing, you know. It's always the drawback of coming into the game really strong, either as a battler or somebody who goes off the top. And I think what's really tricky about it is like the things that make a battle epic and dope are not the same things all the time that make a record great, you know? And the same for me. Like the thing that makes my freestyle video at Venice Beach dope is not gonna make a great record. You don't just copy and paste that onto a single and put it out where I'm rapping about some random dude in a blue t-shirt. You know, like the fact of the matter is like my freestyle videos pop off in large part because of the visual component, because you can see that I'm rapping about shit that I've never seen before. And you can see people's faces blowing up when they realize that that's happening. And that's contagious and makes your face blow up while you're watching at home. And so like, there's all this visual shit that goes into making the freestyle dope. So I think they're almost like, they're obviously very closely related because they're both rap and, you know, there's still rhythm and there's still cadence and there's still voice and delivery, but they're almost two separate beasts, you know, in my opinion, doing a dope freestyle and then like writing a dope song that people are going to rock with. And like you said too, it's the putting people in a box. And once they see you as that dude, it's such a magical thing to be able to freestyle and come off the top, you know, in the same way that it's such a magical thing to be able to go into the battles that you go into and own that room. You know, people get addicted to that energy, and then they're like, well, if we know you can do that, just keep on giving us that. So, yeah, it's tough.
Yo, I don't want to cut you off. There's a guy in the room named K-Shine. He's going to be my next opponent.
Oh,
Yo,
yeah.
K-Shine. At this point, I think you're fucking with me. I really think he's fucking with me. I think he's mentally fucking with me. You know why? He's very smart. He's very strategic, right?
Yeah.
You know, it's. By the way, K-Shine, I love your music. I'm very proud of you. I think you're doing really great. I'm a genuine dude. You don't ever have to worry about me fucking with you, but I don't know, K-Shine. It's always like, you know, there he is.
Oh yeah.
No, because I sometimes think you're fucking with me. Like, okay, my bad. He swears on his kid. See, no, my fault. No, and I didn't mean it in a rude way. I didn't mean it in a rude way because I was like, is this guy like trying to butter up my biscuit so when I get into battle, he has the craziest, rudest shit to say against me, and I'm like, oh man, I was just coming friendly against him because I love K-Shine as a person, as a battler. And I was starting to worry K-Shine because I was
shit.
I know I'm going off topic here, but I was like hitting his DMs and asking questions, he's not answering me. I'm like, man, this guy. The battle rappers are strategic, right? So I'm like,
Right.
He's coming from my fucking throat. You know what I mean? And he's trying to butter my biscuit. But you know what? He swore on his kid. Much love to your kids. Happy Easter. I hope you guys had a great one. Much love. I'm a big fan of K-Shine. Sorry I had to take that. I usually don't take that 2 minutes out of people's time, but
No, that's important to address, bro. That's important to address. That's crazy.
He's amazing. He's an amazing battler. Amazing battler.
When are you guys doing it, man? When's the battle?
Well, we were supposed to do it a month or so ago before this shit happened, but everything went down and stuff like that.
Of course.
So whatever, man. But if you don't know who K-Shine is, man, like he's electrifying, dude. So it's
hell yeah,
a great person. Like I'm a fan too, K-Shine. I'm a fan too. I think you're a great rapper, great musician, great father. So let's move on.
Hell yeah.
You know, me when you swear on your kids. Much love. Much love.
That's what's up.
Yo, let me ask you something, Harry, man.
Yeah.
Yo, when you introduce yourself to people, now people don't know how successful you truly are. So when you have to be like, when someone's like, "Oh, this is Harry," you're like, "Oh, so what does Harry do?" And you're like, "Oh, he's a freestyler." You almost have to follow up, be like, "Yeah, no, I was on the Ellen show." Kendrick Lamar. You know what I mean? Because when people are like, they're like, "Oh, what does Pat do?" Like, "Oh, he's a battle rapper," and I'm like, "Oh," but you have to like, you almost feel the need to follow up with a success story because freestyle battle rapper, pretty much, I like to say we're family. We're the same shit. You know what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
Do you feel that way, or is that an insecurity of my own?
No, I mean, I agree 100% because it just seems so far-fetched. Like, when you tell people that, they're like, oh, this guy's fucking crazy. Like, wait, like, oh, what do you know, like classic, you're like at the bar or at a party, and it's like, oh, what do you know, you're meeting somebody. Oh, what do you do? They're like, oh, I'm an accountant. It's like, oh, dope, okay. And they're like, how about you? I'm a rapper. And they're just like, what the, like, instantly, like, a lot of questions pop up in their mind, right? And you feel that happening. I feel like, I feel that happening. I anticipate all those questions. I'm like, yeah. I see the gears turning in your head. Like, I know what you're wondering. Like, is this a crazy pipe dream? And you want to kind of clear things up and just be like, yo, bro, here's my YouTube. Check it out. Like, I've done some shit.
You can literally just be like, you ever hear of Ellen? Count that up, you fucking prick.
Exactly. Yeah, you fucking accountant. Have fun with that, bro. I'm on Ellen. I'm on Ellen.
Yeah. Maybe I can make you my accountant, bitch.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. No, I relate 100%, man. It's funny. It's weird to get to that point because there was for so many years where I was just an aspiring rapper. So passionate, so hungry, trying to make moves and like not really popping like that at all. And so like it's weird to transition into a point where it's like, okay, like I've done some shit, like I've made some cool moves, still have a huge long way to go, and there's still a ton that I want to do and a lot of uncovered ground. But it's weird to sort of like start to transition into that place. But the conversation at the bar is no different, like to everybody else, they don't know that you've made that transition. So it's interesting.
I know. and that must be a self-conscious thing for us because it's like, you know, why should we? But it makes sense. You just see all those memes like, oh, if you're ever feeling down, just remember someone in your neighborhood still trying to be a rapper. It's like, hey, hey,
that's me, bro. That's me. Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well,
Jesus.
I think it's real. Like to pursue a career in the arts is an irrational decision. You know, like we're all a little bit crazy to even think that that's a good idea. Because on paper, it's not a good idea. Like it's super competitive. It's extremely unlikely that you're actually going to succeed and be like financially secure in any way. So, you know, it is a little crazy. And so I think we're very protective of it, you know, because like we win against the odds to try to create something for ourselves. And we've had some success doing that. And it's like, you know, that's dope. Like that's super dope.
Yeah, it is. No, it is. It's like that. It's rare to do it, but like, yeah, like my girl sometimes, like, you know, when she has to explain, she's, you know, she meets a lot of like rich, snobby people and shit like that. They're like,
yeah.
So what does your fiance do?
Right.
I'm not her fiance, but you know, I mean, you know, whatever.
Yeah.
Whatever. And then she'd be like, oh, he's a battle rapper. And they're like, oh. And then she has to be like, boom, hit him right away.
Right.
And that sucks. And that really sucks in itself.
Yeah.
It's like, honestly, Harry, man, like, we probably like, and I don't mean to put down anyone because an accountant, anything is fucking amazing. And it's
totally.
It's stability. It's amazing. But it's like, dude, like, we probably traveled the fucking world, did some really cool ass shit with what we do. Not that it's better, but we shouldn't feel so down about it or feel the need to do that. But because we've done some cool, man. I know you've been on, you know what I mean? But like, we've done some awesome shit that a regular job would have never brought us, dude.
Totally. And on top of that, we're doing what we love to do. Like, I'm excited to wake up every day and rap. Like, I can't believe that's what I get to do. You know, it's such a blessing. And, you know, of course, if that's what you want to do is wake up every day and do what you love to do, it's going to be much more challenging and it's going to be much more of a risk, you know, but obviously, to us, that's worth it. And I'm with you too. It's not to put down anybody else in any other field, you know, like, it's dope to just be like, hey, this is what I want to do for work. I make a lot of money. And then, you know, I take vacations and I enjoy my weekends and whatever it is, you know, like, not everybody has to be so defined by their career. Like to me, there's no difference between my career and my number one passion in life. And like the thing that gives me purpose, it's all balled up in one. And that's pretty fucking intense, you know, and I'm sure it's the same for you. You know, that's just the type of people that we are, you know, I'm just like tunnel vision on this thing. It's not my career. I'm not choosing my career over other things. I'm choosing my truth. You know what I mean? Like it's deeper than the career. So it's dope, man. It's cool.
And a lot of people, you know, they take the safe route and I get that too, man. But
yeah,
I think it's Benjamin Franklin that has a quote and it said, don't die at 25 and get buried at 70. And that's real. Dude, man, that's so deep to me, man. It's like, yo, like a lot of people just, you know, they get out of school and they're like, well, I'm supposed to do this, so I'm going to do this. They take whatever amount of school and then they just lock into that for the rest of their lives. They don't really have a break.
Right.
They're working a job that they don't like, but they think they're supposed to for stability and financial whatever.
Right.
And then they die, you know.
Right.
They're generally dead at 25 or whatever, instead of actually in life, you know what I mean? But then sometimes maybe I'm just saying that because I'm a rapper, and maybe I'm just like playing defense. But no, that's how I feel. Like I feel like no matter what you do, you should at least enjoy it like 50%. I mean,
definitely.
It can't be 100% all the time. You know what I mean?
Right.
You can't be Pat, Stay, and Harry Mack all day.
Yeah, and there's parts of my job I don't like too, you know, like I don't like sitting there and like I'm not a video editor, you know, but I gotta sit there and edit. I mean, I can get into it, sometimes it's fun, but you know what I'm saying, man. Like I don't like like always planning the social posts and writing captions. Like, there's parts of what I do where I'm like, this feels a little more like work, you know. It's always worth it because it allows me to be happy like a massive percent of the time. But yeah, it's not always going to be 100% joy every second of every day. That's not realistic. Right. But yeah, man, definitely. I'm happy to be doing what I'm doing, and it's cool. And that whole thing about don't die at 25 and get buried at 70, like that shit is so real. I think one thing that kind of like opened my eyes up was at some point somebody told me, it was when I was like working this really whack job. Like I worked at a call center, you know, and I was like doing like fundraising and like just getting hung up on all the time and stuff. And like just the most soul sucking job, you know, to like pay my rent and shit. And, somebody there, like, I don't remember who it was, but somebody was like, yo, well, you know, they were like, why are you here? I was like, you know, I guess it's just kind of stable. And they were like, you know, no job is actually stable. Like, and I think this coronavirus is a prime example of that. Like, you never fucking know what's going to happen. No job is stable. Like, LA's overdue for a massive earthquake that's going to knock my house down and every other building downtown. You know what I mean? So it's like, what is stable? I mean, if nothing is actually guaranteed and you have no idea what's around the corner, people get laid off from stable jobs all the time. So in my opinion, it's like you might as well go for your dream because what the fuck, you know?
Yeah, like this company that you could work for 20 years, all of a sudden something fucks up. They're like, oh man, we're shutting it down. I'm like, what do you mean you're shutting it down? I'm like, whatever. Like, well, that's it. Sorry, bro. It's like, dude, man. It's like, and the whole time I knew I should have been a porn star. Fuck.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Shout out all the porn stars living their dream. We love you.
Straight up, man.
Hell yeah.
I like to ask random questions before I, ask you to get into some bars if you want to.
Yeah, of course, bro. You already know.
100%. See, I like to get to this is a great conversation. I love it. I'll make it quick. Favorite wrestler of all time, WWF, classic days.
Bro, I didn't even watch that shit, man.
Okay. Favorite Mortal Kombat character of all time.
Bro, I don't even know.
Okay.
I didn't even play that. I played, oh my God, there's a possum walking across my fucking, that's disgusting. I played N64. Like, hit me with some N64 shit.
Oh, we're gonna go with GoldenEye, fucking Mario Kart. What else you got? You know,
GoldenEye. Yeah, of course, man. First person.
So who did you choose? Who did you choose in GoldenEye? Odd Job.
Yeah, Odd Job or Bond. I want to be the star of the show, bro. Never that. Who was that nerd? The computer guy. Whatever. Anyway,
you don't want to be Jaws.
No.
Easy target.
Oh yeah, can't
Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Wait, sorry, who was the first name?
Denzel Washington or Leonardo DiCaprio?
Oh. I think damn, they're both so dope. But I'm gonna go Denzel, man. I just feel like he's slightly more badass to me.
He's definitely more badass.
Yeah. But I mean, they're both living their best lives. What can you say? You can't go wrong.
That's true. Yo, Harry, how can we get into this freestyle session? Like, would you play a beat from your end? Because I don't understand with the headphones. How would that?
Good question. Should I unplug my headphones and see if we're still okay?
Yeah. We'll ask the fans. Yeah.
And then and the beat over here. I got my speakers. Check 1 2. How do we sound?
Check. Let them know.
Let me know.
Hey, yo, Harry, before we get on, have you heard of Sharon?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I saw. Yeah, he's amazing. He's amazing. I actually saw the interview you guys did with him. I watched it.
What'd you think?
So dope. Yeah, I was fired up, bro. I was inspired. I didn't know like his backstory like that. I didn't know anything about him.
Yeah. So you've seen the podcast? That's awesome, man.
Yeah, I watched the episode. I watched the episode. And I saw the freestyle. First I saw the freestyle, and then I went and watched the whole episode. But yeah, dude, he's fucking sick, man. Just the level of wordplay off the top in the moment is crazy. It's crazy. Yeah.
You think he could smoke them?
Me? People in the comments were saying like, yo, you guys got to get together. I don't know. I think we have very different approaches. You know what I mean? He's with the wordplay shit. Like, he would crush me on that with the like coming up with like wordplay type bars off the top. I think he'd get me there. But then like if we put a beat on and do it like
100%.
Yeah. That's all I'm saying is, acapella, he would destroy me. A big part of my sound in the game comes from the fact that I always am rapping on a beat. And a lot of it comes from like my rhythmic feel and shit, treating the voice kind of like an instrument and having little swaggy, like cadences and shit like that I use. So
you would definitely have a better flow because it's really hard to flow freestyle and stuff like that. He flows on beats too really good, but no, you guys definitely have your things. All right, so listen, can you guys hear him? Microphones all good?
We good? Let me pull some beats up, man.
All right. I wrote down some shit on some. I made some cue cards, and then I was thinking maybe after that, maybe when we're done the cue cards, hopefully I didn't go too long. Then you can maybe just go off the people in the fucking comments. I know you're a beast like that.
Yeah, that's what I do, bro. Let's get it.
Let's get it. Woo!
Let's get it. All right.
Yeah.
Oh, it's going down, bro. Let me just pull up the beats, man.
I hope I wasn't talking for too long, and it only gives us an hour. But I think we're good. We got like a half hour, I'm sure.
Okay, shit. All right, cool. Well, let me get this popping then. Where's the fucking?
And we can always come back in, whatever, man. However we're feeling, however you're feeling, let's get it.
Oh yeah, we'll make it work, bro. We'll make it work. I'm trying to find the Mob Deep. Oh yeah, here we go. All right.
Ready? Y'all ready?
Let's go. Yo. Check me out. Grab the mic and then I get props. Harry Mack, I'm in the scene. I'm representing hip-hop. I'm reading off the sign, going crazy with the rhymes. Hold up, did I read that shit correct? Hold it up one more time. Yo, I'm getting shine. Okay, cool. Repping for the genre. It's Harry Mack. I'm smoking microphones like marijuana. Yeah, I do my thing. Y'all know I rap for days. Yo, Mack's insane. Getting busy with my man PatStay. We in the session constantly. I'm ready to flex. Every rhyme I recite is more tight than anal sex. Harry Mack, yo, you know my spitting's evolved. It's like I pulled out from anal how I'm shitting on y'all. Yo, my flow's directed. The thing about anal, you can do it, no protection. Hold up, wait, I don't promote that. That's how diseases get spread. Matter of fact, fuck anal and vaginal, I'll get head. Mac, I'm still up on it. I'm making y'all believers. I'm trying to do a pop feature with Justin Bieber. Yeah, you Harry Mack, I'm leaving, I'm shook. Hold up, Justin, I'll do the verses. You'll be singing the hook. Let's make it happen. Hey, yo, y'all know I smoke till I get the munchies. Shout to Justin Bieber, they tried to kick him out the country. Hey, yo, matter of fact, I leave rappers deported. I go straight to your brain like cocaine that's snorted. What's on the sign right now? Yo, I can't read it because it's backwards. Oh, I got it. Hold up. Tell me if I got this shit right. I said it and I meant the shit. I shine, then I grow. They call it photosynthesis. Harry Mack, I'm on it with the bars they can't compute. Kind of like a plant, the way I'm growing from the roots. I got what you need, making them bleed. I will succeed. This is photosynthesis. My mind growing like a seed. Harry Mack, I'm on it. The microphone controller. This ain't battle rap, Pat. Yo, I tried to tell you. Hey, yo, when I'm on it, man, I'm really about to bust you. If I went against Pat, dog, you would crush, bro. Guaranteed, I see you on the battle. You the illest in the background. He got Tupac, he be repping for the realest. Mac, we really doing stuff at the time. I be bringing the flames. Representing with PatStay. Endless battler, I'm in the game. I'm on the IG. I'm doing this shit lively when I'm ciphering. I be going crazy like the Tiger King. Hey, yo, I love how I'm rocking the flow. I really brought it. My lyrics is more exotic than Joe. Yeah, I told you when I spit, I got people laughing. Spit with passion. These rappers to the Tigers, Carol Baskin. Smashing, y'all. I'm in the rage. I'm like the Tiger King. I'm steady breaking out the cage. Hey, yo, y'all know I be burning the mic. I'm the Tiger King. I don't need tigers. I'm earning my stripes. Harry Mack, y'all know you gon' sweat this. Everybody around the country, they've been watching Netflix. Yeah, hey yo, I'ma suck it up like suction. Hey yo, I pay to make it bigger, don't pay for reduction. Yeah, it's Harry Mack, yo, shout to Drake, hold up.
We're going.
You got more cards or what?
Oh yeah, let's get it.
All right, hit me, keep me going. Yeah. Hey yo, I'm strong. I'm trying to go to battle with that dude named Sharon. Yeah, Harry Mack, I'm on this. I'm bringing that heat. Yo, I might stand a chance if we over a beat. Yo, really do it proper. Y'all know what my style's about. Matter of fact, Sharon, why don't you invite me on Wildin' Out? I'm trying to do it, yo, my lyrics steady slamming. Me and you can go toe-to-toe with Nick Cannon as the judge. I'ma rise above. Y'all know leave them trembling. Then again, I be more lyrical than Eminem. I've been crazy, and I ain't been using pens lately. I'm trying to get a classic feature with Slim Shady. It's Harry Mack, I do it proper. the six style. Hey yo, Pat, what you got for me? It's every Mack. When I'm on it, I'ma rock the free. Hey yo, we locked down inside. We can't hang in the sunshine, cause all of us is paranoid about COVID, the 1-9. Yeah, I'm the microphone controller, style owner. Up in this game, my name be spreading just like Corona. Yeah, think you better than the Mack? Oh hell no, we ain't buying no more Coronas. I'm sipping Modelo's. Mack up in the session. I got what you need. Bring rappers to their knees. Name about to spread like disease. Come on, hey yo, these rappers, I'ma bury them fast. I'm so sick, they can't step unless they wearing a mask. And when it comes to lyrics, I know I'm the best type. I really fuck them up, these rappers using flashlights. It's like I do it now, I don't procrastinate. Hey yo, you fucking yourself, dog. Masturbate. It's every Mack when I'm spitting, I'm getting more love. All these rappers copping flashlights off of Pornhub. Hey yo, it makes sense to me, that's how it should be. You never get it gushy, dog, you never get real pussy. It's every Mack, I'm on the IG, I get it lively. Hey yo, I'm spitting on the facts, it's really deep inside me. Yo, Pat, you got some more or should I hit the comments? Hey yo, y'all know I'm really about to blow up like a bomb threat. Count the 93 octane with fireballs. It's every Mack, I hold it down till I retire, y'all. You think you better than the kid? I'm thinking no way. Shouts to Sheemish who be yelling out, okay. He said Slim Shady LP, that's in my top 5. Yeah, you know I rock the classics, check the way I rock, guys. I do it when I'm in this hairy Mack, I'm rising higher. Shout the homie named Matthew Medical who's throwing fire. I do it proper, all you rappers is some goners. I'm blowing brains, kinda like my man named Connor. I catch the breach switch, I'm on it working magic, bruh. Shout Hour 24, reppin' South Africa. Harry Mack, more territory I explore. Word the homie Adam Beasley who be yelling, good lord. Yeah, I'm about to vomit. Yo, all my lyrics honest, I'm so sick that I vomit while I'm spitting off the comments. Yo, you thought I brought it before? I really brought it now. Shout the homie Smack Shade who be reppin' Slaughterhouse. Yeah, and yo, I never bring the crazy style. Word to saying who be saying Mack is getting crazy now. Hey yo, rapper, I'm about to scare you. Shout the homie Seabass who's repping out in Peru. Yeah, I'ma do it properly with the flow. Where can I go? They don't know. People saying let's go. I'm all up in it. Except to me, you about to get hurt, son. Counts a kilo colo who got the green squirt gun. Hey, Mack, I'm on it, yo, the rhyming overdose. I be getting fans way out there in Nova Scotia, even out in Tel Aviv. They can't believe I'm coming off the top with more tricks up my sleeve. When I be killing, getting busy with my man PatStay. Harry Mack, I'm about to do this shit live all day. Wow. Hey, let's go, let's go.
Yo, man, yo. Okay, listen. Listen. All right, that was great. That was great, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you.
That was super great. And you know what, man? Like, hey, thank you so much, man. Hey, you guys love that or what?
Thank you, bro. Thank you for having me, man. That was super dope, bro. So much fun, man.
Oh man, that's dope as fuck, man. Thank you. So you just showed like I already knew you could freestyle amazing, and that's what you do. But man, I'm very impressed. Genuinely very impressed, man.
Thank you, bro. Hey, shout out Ray Wimley in here. That's another dope freestyler too. What's up, bro?
Yeah.
Appreciate that, man. No, thank you so much for having me, Pat. This was a dope time, bro. I'm down to hop on anytime, man. Hit me up.
Bro, I'd love to have you on anytime. Like, even like, no matter what, just I love the conversation. I learned stuff from you, and fucking, it's awesome, man. I'd love to have you on again, this whenever, man, randomly.
Likewise, bro, man. I'll be in here, man. I'll be tapping in when you're going live, so I'll say what's up, man.
Thank you so much. I'm gonna hit the X on yours first, because if you hit it, it might cancel the whole shit. Thank you so much, Harry. Thank you, everyone that fucking came in. Much love, man.
Much love to you, Pat. I'll catch you soon, man.
Stay safe, brother.
You too, man. Peace.
Man. Peace. That was dope as fuck.
That's dope as fuck. Sharon just messaged me and said, fuck, man, I couldn't read his message, but shouts to Sharon. Man, listen. See, Sharon, to me, is the best freestyler on planet Earth, but Harry, like I said, rhyming over a beat, and Sharon could do that too, but man, Harry got a crazy flow over beat that puts him, that gives him an advantage, you know what I mean? People like King Los too, right? I still think Sharon is the best on earth, but over a beat, you can't call it. You can't call it. That was so dope of Harry, man. Because, you know, in a lot of his videos, he's used to doing the, you know, call out for what you're wearing and shit like that. But that's smart, because I realize how intelligent that is, because that's how you captivate. That's how you catch someone, you know, point out something, you know, super, you know, particular. You know what I mean? That's awesome as fuck, man. I'm going to press end.